Hello everybody. 2 years ago we presented to you the CX-60, which was a big step for Mazda with a completely new platform and technology and a premium expression of our successful corridor design philosophy. Today we are here to look at the bigger brother, the CX-80, that clearly has some elements taken over from the CX-60, which I will summarize as a reminder, and some unique CX-80 parts that I will explain in a bit more detail. And as you might remember, the design concept for the CX-60 was noble toughness, combining the toughness of an SUV with the charm of the corridor-derived elegant surface treatment. Now for the CX-80, we chose a design concept called graceful toughness. So let me explain to you the gracefulness of the CX-80. And let's start with the front. Just like the CX-60, we have a long nose that will house a 6-inline engine with deep brand elements like our signature wing, with the lamps that are pushed to the outside, creating a sense of width and presence. Moving to the side of the car, you can see that this time the SUV tough framework is combined with an elegance that is emphasized through the elongated bodywork that houses a 3-seat row architecture. The elegance is supported by the glass house that is extended to give the third row passenger a view to the outside and is surrounded by a chrome molding that becomes thicker and straighter near the C-pillar, adding a jewel-like touch. What also helps to emphasize the length of the vehicle is the integrated chrome roof rails and of course the elongated corridor surfaces that bring a unique expression of precision to the car. The rear has a similar light signature as the CX-60 with an L shape and wide design, and we've hidden the exhaust pipes to give a more dignified appearance. Let me also point out the 20-inch diamond cut alloy wheels with a grey metallic paint color which have a softer contrast than the usual black version. Now let's jump into the interior. And first, let me recap the overall dashboard design. We created a deliberate spacious and horizontal feeling in the interior by pushing the side air vents into the doors. This gives the occupants a feeling of stability and importance, just like the wide center console, which also emphasizes the layout of the lengthwise mounted engine and the 8-speed gearbox underneath it. We're offering 2 layouts for the second seat row. You can choose between 2 separate seats, which we call the captain seats, as you can see in our model today, which allows for easy access to the third bench, and you can have an optional center console that houses USB ports and climate control for extra rear passenger comfort. Or you can opt for the 3-seat bench option, which allows for a maximum of 7 passengers. And the model that we are displaying today is the top-range Takumi version. And this version seems to be quite popular in the CX-60 and is our expression of Japanese beauty through harmonic combination of materials like real maple wood, nappa leather, kimono-like textile and chrome, and we call that kaicho. And this is topped by a very unique stitching pattern on the instrument panel, which is based on the traditional art of musubu. And at night, the subtle indirect light will bring the best of all these elements to life. And last but not least, let's talk exterior paint colors. As you know, our unique Soul Red Crystal Red paint has been vital in bringing to life our subtle corridor style surfaces and brought attention to our brand on the street. But to match the more sophisticated image of the CX-80, we decided to create a more darker, lusher version, which we call Artisan Red, and which is the color on the car today. Just like with our other brand colors, the Artisan Red paint really comes to life when taken outside, when the sun creates strong depth in the paint through strong highlights and very dark shadow areas. Now you might already know this color from our Mazda 6, but I feel it works even better on the long surfaces of the CX-80. On top of that, we developed a completely new color called Melting Copper. And this color suggests light sandblasting to the surface of copper that has been melted and then hardened again. And this is a very unique color that looks elegant and sporty at the same time. We will offer a choice of 9 body colors on the CX-80, including jet black, deep crystal blue, platinum quartz, Arctic white, rhodium white, machine gray, sol red crystal, artisan red, and of course, melting copper. That was a brief explanation of the CX-80 design. And I hope I managed to convey you how we took our idea of crafted in Japan through the design of the CX-80 with its confident proportions, our well-known corridor surfacing, and the Takumi interior that is the pinnacle of Mazda's expression of Japanese craftsmanship and quality.
The all-new Mazda CX-80 is the latest model from Mazda's large product group, which includes the Mazda CX-60 and North American market CX-70 and CX-90 SUVs. All models share the same longitudinal front-engine rear-wheel drive mechanical layout. Arriving in the UK later this year, the all-new Mazda CX-80 is the new flagship of the Mazda lineup in Europe, sitting above the CX-60 in Mazda's award-winning SUV range. Featuring 3-row seating, it's the most spacious SUV ever offered by Mazda in Europe, and with its high-quality cabin, technically advanced drivetrains and elegant design is created to challenge established premium brands in the European market. Powered by the same engines as the Mazda CX-60, there is a choice of plug-in hybrid, which combines a Skyactiv G 2.5-liter 4-cylinder petrol engine with a 129 kilowatts electric motor and a 17.8 kilowatt-hours high-capacity battery, or Mazda's advanced inline 6-cylinder 254 PS 3.3-liter e-Skyactiv D diesel engine. Across both powertrain options, the Mazda CX-80 is exclusively matched to all-wheel drive. Dimensionally, the all-new Mazda CX-80 sees the wheelbase grow by 250 mm compared to the CX-60 to deliver the space needed for a practical 3-row interior. Furthermore, to ensure passenger comfort, the CX-80 is 26 mm taller than the CX-60. However, with an identical width to the CX-60, the CX-80 retains familiar styling and nose-on profile of its smaller sibling. Offered in the UK across 5 highly specified grades: Exclusive Line, Hamura, Takumi, Hamura Plus and Takumi Plus, with option packs to allow customers to tailor their seat layouts and equipment. Prices will start from £48,920 for Exclusive Line, £52,070 for Hamura, £53,020 for Takumi, £54,720 for Hamura Plus, and £55,670 for Takumi Plus. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more exciting car reviews.